Okay, in this video, we're going to look at how to get better friends according to Wikihow. This is written by Wikihow staff, and I encourage you to visit Wikihow at wikihow.com to learn just about how to do anything. So, according to Wikihow, how to get better friends. Over time, you may realize that some of the friendships you made are unhealthy and don't have your best interest in mind. If you have friends who don't support you or bring you down, it may be time to move on and find better, healthier relationships. Once you notice that you don't have the strongest friendships, start looking for new friends who respect you and have similar interests. As you make your new friends, remember to be a good friend in return so they want to spend time with you. Okay, method one, recognizing unhealthy friendships. Number one, notice how your current friends make you feel when you're with them. When you spend time with your friends, you should be enjoying each other's company. Pay attention to how they treat you and if they include you in conversations or activities. If you feel left out or you don't have fun together, then it may be a sign that you don't have strong friendships and you may need to find others who care about you better. If your friends always have a negative attitude, it could also put you in a negative mindset when you spend time with them. Think about the activities that your friends do and determine if you're doing them because you want to or if it's just to maintain the friendship. Make sure there's a balance between things you want to do and activities your friends want to do. Number two, be aware of whether your friends try to criticize or control you. Listen to how your friends communicate with you and what tone they have. If your friends are constantly condescending, judging the choices you made, or acting negatively when you disagree with them, they may not be the healthiest relationships. Evaluate each of your current friendships to see what friends treat you well and which ones don't. Bring up that you aren't comfortable when your friends treat you that way. If they maintain the friendship, they'll work on changing their behavior around you. If your friends don't take you seriously and continue behaving the same, then they may not care enough to change. Number three, recognize when others are taking advantage of you. Take notice how often your friends ask you for favors for them, such as borrowing money or picking them up. Compare how many times you do things for your friends to how often they do something similar for you. In a healthy friendship, the number of favors you do for one another should be about even. If you find that your friends often say that they're busy or can't do something for you when you ask, then they may be taking advantage of your generosity. The next time your friends ask you for a favor, try saying no and see how they react. If they complain about it, then they're most likely taking advantage of you. If they say it's okay and understand, they could still become a good friend. If you're normally uncomfortable asking for favors, then it might be okay if your friends ask you more than you ask them. Number four, reflect on your friendships to determine the positive and negative qualities. List the things about your current friends that add positivity to your life and what qualities they have that you admire. Make individual lists for each friend so you can compare them and see who doesn't impact you in a good way. Then list the negatives about your friendships, such as how they treat you or what times they made you feel uncomfortable. If your friends have mostly negative influences on you, then it may be time to move on to other friendships. You can also look back at the reason you first became friends to determine if it started as a healthy relationship. For example, if you only became friends because you don't have anyone else to hang out with, you may not have started the friendship well. You can still hang out with positive friends even if they're part of a friend group that has negative people. Number five, break off old friendships if they're unhealthy for you. It can be difficult to tell a friend that you don't want to spend time with them, but it can help you find better relationships and improve your mental health. If they ask you to hang out, tell them that you can't or don't want to. Talk to them less and have small talk instead of deep conversations. If you want to tell the friend directly, do it in person in a public place. For example, you may say, I can't hang out anymore because I need to focus on my classes instead of partying all the time. If the friend was really a bad influence or had toxic behavior, cut them off completely so they don't affect you anymore. Don't get angry when you end your friendships, since it'll make you hurt more. It's okay to feel hurt or sad at the end of a friendship. Take some time for yourself to recover. Tip: don't get rid of all your friends at the same time. You can still keep some of your old friends so that you can reach out to them occasionally, such as on holidays or birthdays. Next time, we'll look at method 2, searching for new friends.